Hey, do you ever go too far with something? Like you keep on doing something even though you know that you shouldn't be doing it and that you've already gone too far. Yeah, I bet we all do that every now and then. Hold on to that thought. I'm gonna come back to that later. But before that, something else. Now, a good friend of mine, Kari Paukola, called me Sunday evening and he said that I got now 2 days off. I could take 2 days off. Would I be interested in going for a photo trip? Now, we do that with Kari a few times a year. Like he's an excellent photographer. I put the link to his work to the description so you can see what I'm talking about. Now whenever Kari calls me, I'm ready to go. My job is such that it's fairly easy for me to arrange a day or two. So we decided to go and spend one evening and one morning just taking pictures. On Monday morning, I had a few phone calls, Zoom conferences, whatnot I needed to take. So I didn't really have time enough to think about what cameras would I take with me. And I saw my Rolleiflex and then I saw my Kiev 60. These guys seemed to be eager to go, so these were my selection. I also took a few rolls of Ilford HP5 and FP4 with me. I mean, these are pretty much the only films a grown-up man would ever need. So this was my arsenal, and we were ready to go. Kari arrived at noon, we took my car and we drove to the coast. It took us about an hour to get there. We ate well, we just, waited for the sunset and proper light. Now we got a really nice sunset. I'm not really a sunset photographer, especially now that I shoot black and white, but the light was nice and the evening was kind of nice spring evening. And we took some pictures, look like this. Then around 9 o'clock we call it a day. We went back to the hotel, had the dinner and that's about it. Next morning we woke up early, had a breakfast, went out, and the light was totally different. It was like more sunshine, more bright, and once again the light was awesome. So we took more pictures, like this. So then after a while we had a proper lunch and then we drove home. I took 3 rolls of HP5, 3 rolls of FP4. I developed them, they turn out nice. These typically do, these are very easy to develop nicely. But now, here is the thing. I've said to you many times that I like cameras that have a strong characteristics, that have a strong attitude, that leave their mark on the picture. And I do. But sometimes I take that a little bit too far. Now, a strong characteristic becomes a liability if you use it too much. And I took a lot of pictures with my Kiev, having this gigantic 30mm fisheye lens on it. Now, this really is a gimmick. I mean, it's amazingly large, pictures you take, and it distorts the picture, it curves them, and I mean, it's a fisheye lens. What do you expect? But I really like this lens. So now, during this trip, I just went to the deep end and took most of the pictures actually using this combination. And it was a little bit too much. So then I sent a bunch of pictures to Kari afterwards when I had developed the pictures, and then it took a while for Kari to reply, and then he said that actually I read it here. I have some challenges in liking those pictures. I have some challenges in liking those curvy horizons. I mean, that's Kari's way of saying that he really didn't think they were any good. And I agree with him. Like, too much is too much. Let me show you what I mean when you go too far just using this gimmick. It looks like this. Hey, so I guess there's a limit. I mean, I obviously went too far. 2 pictures, 2 curvy pictures would have been enough. Or maybe one, maybe this one. This would have been enough. But once again, an excellent trip, a few good pictures. I learned my lesson with these kind of tools. Let's be careful out there.